Hey Sneaker Tube, YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Ed Jordan 14, back with a new video, actually a performance review of the Air Zoom Kobe 5s. Finally got a chance to play in them, so wanted to give a brief review on them. Of course, everyone knows, I don't need to too much, that this is, of course, a lower collared shoe, and a lot of people initially had some trepidation about playing in a lower cut shoe. When in actuality, studies have actually shown that the collar height of the shoe has little to do in terms of preventing ankle injuries. And a quick test of that is, back in the 90s, when, basketball shoes were, thigh high almost, if you land on somebody's foot, you could have on some, Air Force 5s or air pressures or whatever. You're still going to roll your ankle. You can even, look at soccer players, which is where the decision to lower the Kobe series came from. They do a lot of the same maneuvers in terms of running, cutting, and all those things that basketball players do. And, they do so without a great deal of ankle injury. So, getting back to the shoe, of course, the colorway that I played in is the white, navy, and varsity red colorway. The first thing I want to note is one of the things that has been made about it is the exceptional light weight of the shoe, and that's absolutely true. Weighs in, I think, at 10.5 ounces. It's an extremely light shoe. When you put it on, you forget about that you're even wearing it. So, moving along to the inner. Now, the inner, speaking of the tongue and the inner, it's integrated and almost formed. It's a one-piece tongue, so it almost forms like a booty around your foot. And I don't think you may be able to slightly see it, but the tongue makes use of the Nike Sphere technology, which you have little spheres, I guess, in there. And what that actually does is it kind of creates almost a layer that allows airflow to go through and to keep your shoe cool. I can say this along with the ventilation and the mesh on the top of the tongue, that heat buildup in the shoe was never an issue, not at all. I can actually say, in my particular wearing and reviewing, it seemed like I had even a lower level of moisture on the feet than usual. So the inner and the tongue definitely do their job of that. Moving on further to the inner, it is very, very smooth. There's no hard points or anything like that could lead to some discomfort or chafing or anything like that. I found the shoe the inner very comfortable, not only to walk around in, but definitely once you got on the court. The fit is very, very good. Of course, you have the traditional eyelets and the lacing system. Does a great job of locking your foot down in place. Combined with the upper is actually pretty thin, which again contributes to the lightweight. Makes use of, you've got the fly wire here going along the medial side of the shoe here on the midfoot. Let me turn this down so you can see it. And it has the same thing going on the medial side here as well. You can also see some additional ventilation holes. The fly wire definitely does a job of support while cutting down on weight. Again, on the fit, definitely had a lockdown fit while I was wearing it, and anything such as heel slip or anything, was not an issue while wearing this shoe. So the fit was absolutely great, and it was, from that standpoint, really a joy to wear. Moving down to the cushioning system, of course, they kind of stepped it up after the Kobe 4, which had actually lunar, in the forefoot and zoom in the back, which started out great, but the lunar foam had a tendency to bottom out, and once that happened, the Kobe 4 was actually dead in the forefoot. So they corrected that and stepped it up and put zoom front and in the back, and the package combined is a very, very cushioned ride, while still allowing you to have the low profile to the court. The court feel on these is excellent because of the use of, like I said, the Zoom Air and that low profile cushioning. It's just excellent. It's a well cushioned shoe. Everyone's familiar who's familiar with Nike and basketball and all of those things. How Zoom Air is, and like I said, just a tremendous ride, and didn't have any discomfort in the shoe. Hopefully you see this. The signature on the back of the external heel counter. I'm not sure what this is made of. Maybe TPU, but does again a great job of locking your heel down in place. There was never any heel slip or anything in that area, so great job on that. Moving to the outsole here. I don't know if you can, hopefully it'll show up on camera, but if you will look at these traction areas, if you've seen heart monitor machines, that's actually what those lines are. I thought the traction was pretty good on them. I didn't experience any slipping or anything, when making hard cuts or anything like that. I thought I did a good job of stopping and starting. The court that I was playing on was pretty decent. So from that standpoint, traction is actually pretty good. Actually, like I said, with the moving back up and closing out, the upper is kind of thin, but holds up to wear rather well. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but this is after playing some tough games, and if you will look, you can see it holds up to wear pretty well. A whole lot of scuffing or anything, and I could probably there's one right there. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it, but you could get some scuff remover and put them back in the box, and you'd probably never even be able to tell I've been balling them. So great job on that as well. So in wrapping up my review, I would say comfort A+, fit A+, cushioning A+, traction A. I'm going to give this one overall an A. This is probably, the Kobe 5 is probably the best shoe that I've played in this year. I plan on trying to get another pair. I know the 6 is coming out. Probably it'll be even easier than ever to get another pair at a good price. I thoroughly enjoyed playing in these, and these will definitely be heavy in the rotation. I would definitely advise. I would recommend this. It's a quality ball shoe. Definitely for your quicker guards. 2s, 3s, maybe even some 4s. Maybe if you're a smaller big man, you may want to look at it. I don't know about the the true space eaters down in the paint, they may want something a little more robust, maybe something with max air and just a bulkier shoe just for all the things that go on down there. But overall, it's an A, 2 thumbs up, highly recommended. Great shoe. If you have a chance to pick up a pair and get a chance to test drive them on the court, highly recommend to do so. Your feet won't be mad at you, and you'll definitely enjoy the experience. So, shouts out to everyone up in Beaverton for putting together a real basketball masterpiece here. Definitely get the thumbs up from me. So we're going to go ahead and close the lid on this review here. Thanks everybody who's been watching and subscribing and commenting on the videos. Please continue to do so. I do appreciate all the feedback. And, of course, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I do try to respond to everything as quickly as I can. So thanks again, everybody, for watching the video. Again, we're going to close the lid on this one. Appreciate your watching. Peace and positivity. And we'll catch you next time. SneakerTube, YouTube, I'm out.